Alright, about 7:15, got out of bed maybe a minute ago, just jumped straight in the driver's seat and decided to head back to Lawn. I'm gonna have breakfast down the foreshore. Oh, look at that sunset! I mean sunrise. God, still waking up. Oh, that sunrise is insane. Yeah, head down Lawn foreshore and have some breakfast and then watch the sunrise and then go to this waterfall. Cool. Oh, absolutely love this light bar setup. It's so sick. Oh. Here we are, back in Lawn. The sun's actually behind those clouds. Kind of sucks, and actually a bit of clouds actually kind of roll in. So that stuff does not look friendly at all. Not a bad spot for breakfast, I'll be honest. This is the breakfast today. I got a nice pine orange golden circle fruit juice and my fave. I needed to do this trip. It was good just to be able to, I don't know, just live really differently for a week. Well, it wasn't even a week, it was 5 days. It was a really awesome experience. Just driving different places, pulling in, not really having a plan, living in the Pajero. I bloody love this Pajero. Oh, so good. Such a good car. Love it. I didn't even finish the rest of my, car review. All right, let's finish it. Bed, blankets, 2 doonas because it gets bloody cold in winter, and then just a nice little mattress. You can actually see under there the piece of plywood. So that's how it's all being held. You might be wondering why the hell have you been dragging around a bloody swag the whole time you got a bed in the back? I thought, because I went to Lake Goldsmith first, I thought I'd need the swag out there.
Be making smoke. Safety valve going up.
It's a bit bigger on this one. Yeah. You can see, let's say the cross tubes, there's multiple tubes that go up before it goes back to the chimney guy. Remember there, that's all heating surface of course. That's all the water's in the tube. Yeah, yep, that's okay. All, that's what's boiling.
But turns out it didn't. But I still got it anyway. So the swag's been just kind of chilling there. The sleeping bag to spare as well, that's been chilling. That doesn't really matter. That's why I bought the roof rack, so I could hold shit. Roof rack, 4-wheel drive super center. 289, and it's a bloody beast. It's firm, and it's relatively easy. It's universal, it fits on most cars. So yeah, super. And I got the basket variant because I want to be able to like put shit in it like this and not worry about it going anywhere, even if the ropes did come undone. And I didn't really care for a rooftop tent, so that's why I ended up going with the basket. 20 litre jerry can full of water. I bring that because, one, I love my home water from St Andrews, it's amazing. And 2, you just always got to have water on you no matter where you go, just in case, because you can do without food for a bit, you can't do without water for a bit. So as long as you got water on board, even if you're stuck broken down somewhere, you're going to be right for a few days. Lighting. So I just went on 4x4 Super Center and just bought like it was called like a 9-inch light pack, and it basically had 2 9-inch spotties, the 21-inch Dominator X light bar, and it came with these two 5-inch ones as extra. And they've been awesome, especially these guys. If you need to get any of it, just get these two front ones. They are easily like the best part of the whole package. Light bar's pretty good, but these things do the most amount of work. All wired up myself, so really kind of shitty to be honest. This is all falling apart in the trip, but that's how I wired it up to the roof rack. Yeah, I've got to find a new solution. I think I'm going to get some nice, some of that black conduit stuff and just kind of conduit it up there. But it's done pretty well on this trip for just being tape, but yeah, it is a bit scuffed. Tires. I've got a pair of 31-inch Goodrich tires. They're all terrains. They do the job. That's what came on the car. And in the future, maybe we're going to be going to a 2-inch lift, but even then, I maybe only get 32s on. I'm not going to be able to squeeze much bigger on here. But for touring, everything I've done on this trip to get to all the places I've been to, you don't need anything crazy. You just kind of want a 4B, but you don't need massive 35s. You just don't. They do completely fine. I got bull bar on the front, just one that came with the car, just an alloy one for comms. 2-way aerial, GME, FM AM radio, interior. This is my favorite part about the car. I absolutely love the interior. It is, the way it's laid out and everything is fantastic. We'll start from top to bottom. Lights. Always welcomed. That, yeah, cool. No one really cares. Mirror, yep, essentials. But you get down here. This is in kilometer. Essentially it tells you your angle of attack and your sideways at all times. Now this is basically, I always look at this in order to have a good night's sleep. If you want a good night's sleep, you make sure that your head is above your ass at all times, and preferably you want it to be mostly level. But that is, I love it. That's probably the main reason I bought this car, in all honesty. I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. And obviously you got oil pressure, handy, and battery, super handy, because I can look at these and like get a status of the car and see how the car's chugging along. Really, really good cluster. Fucking love it. So this car's got a center diff lock, so it's really, really good at providing power for all 4 wheels. It just does it amazingly. The 4-wheel drive system in this car is actually really, really good and really advanced for 1990s tech. So I love it. You don't have to get outside and turn the things or anything, just chuck it straight in a 4B and you're good to go. Heating and stuff, oh look, it's pretty basic, but it works, you know? The fan bloody goes well, the aircon bloody goes well as well. Radio, just a basic radio. Does Bluetooth and stuff on my phone, charge my phone, all that, which is awesome. And then I got a GME 2A, which is already on the car. So good if you're in convoys or whatever, or you get stuck and you need to ask for help. That's always there. Obviously, this is a manual transmission, 4x4 Super Select there, handbrake, and then this is kind of where I have my gadgets. It's pretty messy at the moment because my drone battery's been stuffing up and messed around with all this. So usually this is like positioned over there and it's all nice, but kind of been ripping it all out. But yeah, super good. You can put all your things there and it's actually well. Chairs. Look, I'll rate these chairs. I like the way you sit in them. You sit quite high in them, but they're nice. I really like them. You got your hand right here. It's good car to drive and it's comfortable to be in. You enjoy driving it when you're in it. The ride's relatively good for a 4B of this age. Window shades. Yes, I have window shades on 2 sides. Just those window shades for your kids. Bought a 2-pack off eBay for literally like $4. Threw them on and they're great. They help me when I'm sleeping. They stop any light coming in, give you some privacy. Yeah, no, they're good. They're perfect, really. Oh yeah, so the price. Yeah, I paid $2,800 for this. With registration. It had no roadworthy certificate, so I had to sort out the roadworthy, but that was easy enough. I didn't have to do anything. It passed straight away, so yeah, it's perfect. So in for all this, for $2,800, I'm honestly pretty happy with. Like, it's been a fantastic tourer on this trip, and it's good fun to drive, and I'm honestly happy with it. Like, I'm not regretting the decision. Bonnet's obviously a bit scuffed up, but that does not worry me in the slightest. It obviously has its little bits of show. It's not the cleanest outside, you know, obviously. But if you're just touring and that's all you care about, you don't really care about looking flashy, it's perfect. It has, I mean, look, if you're hardcore into your 4x4 or 4x4ing, obviously you wouldn't go to the Pajero. You'd get something with solid axles. Because it's got a solid axle in the rear, but it does have IFS in the front. So it's a bit, if you want to put a lift in this, it's a bit hard because you have to then deal with the fact that the CVs are on angles like that and all that. So if you want to be just doing off-roading, that's all you care about, buy a Patrol or something. Probably not buy the Pajero. But if you just want to tour and still do floppy tracks, but primarily tour and stuff, this car's great. Fuel economy is awful, I'll be honest. It's really not good. I was hoping it'd be a lot better. I think for a 93 litre tank, I'm only getting 475 Ks, maybe 500 Ks, which is really shit. Like, yeah, it's pretty bad, to be honest. But what are you gonna do about it? Apart from that, car's really good. But yeah, apart from that, I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, really good car. So if you see Pajero for 2 grand, 2,800 or whatever, I'd pick one up. So what's gonna be the plan for today? I'm not sure. There's a waterfall just north of Lawn, which I think I might check out. And then I think I'm just gonna keep potting around the Great Ocean Road all the way to Anglesey and stuff. And I don't know from there. I don't know where to stay. I mean, after I get to basically Geelong, I'm not really gonna want to camp out near the freeway, am I? Considered the Yangs, but even then, all the camping there, you still have to book. It still costs money, which doesn't make any sense to me. I need to be back by tomorrow, so what I might do is just get home late tonight, and then just do that. But it's been really good. It's been an absolutely killer trip. Next time I've got to bring all my friends. But doing it solo was good. You know, I wanted every campsite to myself. But then, after meeting, you meet a heap of really cool people at camp, and it does make it a bit more interesting. If I had been all alone back in, the Otways, when I was trying to light that damn fire up with all this wet wood, I would have been eating salads for dinner. But luckily Dave and Charlene, you know, saved the day and let me cook off their gas. So, and I actually saw Dave and Charlene at this camp as well, which is crazy. They were asleep by the time I got there, but I did see them at the camp north of Lawn. Everyone in that whole kind of camping space, super cool people. Like, genuinely, like, super cool people. Like, I left my car unlocked out there all the time. I really didn't care, you know. They were all super cool. So just because it's May, just because it's winter, don't let that put you off your trip. You may as well get out there and do it. Screw the weather, just do it, man. And I think that's one thing that having a car you can sleep in, you don't really worry about weather as much, because no matter if it's rain, hail or shine, I mean, you can sleep in the back of that thing and it's gonna be completely fine. You don't have to pack up any wet shit the next day. It's actually really awesome. It's so good. So I think the trip did what it was meant to do. It got me out doing new things. Like, I'm definitely going to do something like this again. I'm 100% gonna go camp solo again. But next time, maybe interstate. Like, I wanna, like, in terms of how much money I spent, probably majority of it on fuel, maybe 200 bucks on fuel for the 5 days. Maybe 60 bucks on food for the 5 days, which is pretty damn good. Yeah, so that's it, fuel and food, which is, so maybe 250 bucks the whole trip. 250 bucks, which really isn't bad, you know? If you're going to see the Grampians and going all the way down the Otways and going up and down the Otways 10 million times to find a camp. Like, yeah, really good actually. So plans for next time, get the drone batteries sorted, a bigger Esky. Okay, so I had that tiny little Esky you probably saw. A bit of a pain in the ass. It needs to be bigger, so I probably want to get like a nice big Esky. And then it holds the ice better. I can put the whole bag of ice instead of having to put the other half on the roof while I'm bloody not using it. And then I can carry more food. I can put drinks in there and stuff. I mean, that little Esky did it. It survived. It got me through. But a bigger one would be way better for next time. So I think that's the thing I'm going to buy next, a bigger Esky, and just mount it to the roof rack. I don't think I really needed anything else. Like, everything else went really good. Maybe one more blanket. Just helped old mate take a photo. I'm such a good guy. So I think now we're gonna head to this place called Erskine Falls. That's what it's called. It's like 16 minutes away, just north of Lawn. So I think I'll go check that out and see how it goes. And then from there, Bells Beach, Torquay. I head from Torquay, I pretty much go to Geelong and go home. It kind of sucks, because I'm not ready to go home, I tell you what. I'm not ready to.
outside. I took it remote.
This is a bloody steep hill. Great.
I wanted
It's
a
gonna be
bed.
so annoying to get back up, Jesus. Well, I'm the
Tell
only
the
car
story
here.
or it go.
We are there.
Tell the story or it go.
Really nice.
Full time. You talk your money up while it's living in a coal mine. Full time to call your mind. Hey my. Don't you know you woke it up? Well, you wanted it to hold that. You're back and forth with that.
Now another important thing is of course navigation. So when you're out there and you don't have any service, I actually use this app called Avenza Maps, and with Avenza Maps you can download offline PDF maps from parks and all that and then play them on the app. And the app actually inputs your GPS location on top of that PDF map. So it's great. I've got maps of the Grampians and all that I need for campsites and stuff, because if you have no service you can probably still get GPS and still connect to at least 4 satellites. So with that, you have your location and you still have a map. Then you can know where you're going all the time, and it's great. So I usually use Google Maps because I find they're way more detailed in terms of like campsites and everything, and you can read reviews straight from Google Maps, unlike Apple Maps. Google Maps is way better, and their follow-on tracking while you drive is way better. So I use Google Maps over Apple Maps because I think Google Maps has just more detail, and it's good to read reviews about different campsites and even find new campsites. You can just press explore and it shows you a bunch of campsites in the area. So Google Maps is really good. Also just Victorian National Park maps, they're also really good. So I highly recommend Avenza Maps and Google Maps when traveling. They're 10 out of 10. I just want to let me, I just can't believe what they've done to me. Oh, it's so accurate out there. It's insane. Absolutely glorious day. Alright. We just arrived at Anglesey. I'm gonna make myself a sandwich. I can use that last ham up and then have a look out the beach. The weather's definitely changing. It's gotten a lot colder. The wind's picked up a heap and the sun's gone. May as well just use the rest of this ham up. Mate. Salt and pepper. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Alright. We're back. We're on the 16 gigabyte SD card now. That's full. Laptop's dead. I can't transfer anything. So I think today's going to be our last day.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But it's all good. It's been good. Spirits high. I'm gonna finish this sandwich, grab my other sandwich and head out on the beach and we're gonna have a look. Sun's trying to poke its head through. And it kind of smells from this beach, to be honest. And there's no birds to feed my bottom piece of bread to. Very upsetting. Oh. Wow. I think that's it. I think now we just start our route back to Melbourne and then back home. We've nearly done, well, 978 Ks this trip and we're still not home yet. So we'll easily do like probably 1,200. Who said there were no birds? Go on, eat up. Eat up, mate. I'm really not too quite sure how to end this. Because I barely even started it. As the clouds roll in, it's my time to leave. I think in fact this weekend we're going to burn some stuff at James's, so that should be fun. You'll be seeing me in the pajero a lot.